going. It seems amazing that we're here now tonight as we approach 2015 to seeing everyone, seeing all the old friends, and looking forward to seeing the beginning of the end for us, you know.
Well, I guess that's the thing, isn't it? It's a huge event, and it's a real celebration of the movies, but it is the end.
No, it is a celebration of the movies, of course, but it's a celebration of all our time there. We made some incredible friendships. My kids had, 2 or 3 amazing years there. And, The Hobbit will be around long after I'm gone, but it's great. It gives us an opportunity to say hello again, but also say goodbye to the films.
And in terms of New Zealand as a place to have spent as much time as you did, it's a lovely country, isn't it?
No, it's incredible. I mean, that was the real gift of it. I mean, there are many gifts. I mean, get to work with Peter, to be in this long-lasting, extraordinary kind of juggernaut, but also to go to New Zealand to take my kids to the other side of the world, to be imbued with a whole different kind of culture, the wonderful, rich Maori tradition. I mean, it was just, it'll live with us for the rest of our lives, New Zealand, and of course the Hobbit.
James, have a wonderful world premiere. Lovely to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, the brilliant Mr. James Nesbitt! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the world premiere the man who brought this vision to the big screen, the one and only Sir Peter Jackson! I'm here with Killy himself, the hugely talented Mr. Aidan Turner! Listen to that. Isn't it wonderful being here at this premiere? How are you feeling?
Really good, really good. It's kind of terrifying. There's so many people and they're everywhere. But just to see the support and to feel it is really heartwarming. It's amazing.
Because you have hugely dedicated fans and they're so excited about seeing this movie. How was it for you making it and knowing it was the last?
Yeah, it was amazing. I mean, it's one of the most kind of special moments of my life, really. I mean, a year and a half in New Zealand with some of the most incredible people I've ever met on one of the greatest jobs I'll probably ever do. It's going to be special for a very long time, I think. So yeah, there's a sort of sad tone, I guess, to tonight. In the celebratory sort of atmosphere, there's undertones of kind of, this is it now. It's not going to happen again. Goodbye to Middle Earth. Goodbye to Verdal, you know.
Now, there's a fair bit of fighting, as you'd imagine, in a movie called The Battle of the Five Armies, of which Killy is heavily involved in, as well as some romance with Tauriel. What was more fun for you to shoot, the romantic element or the fighting element?
Yeah, romantic, definitely, I think, yeah. Less battle scars as well. Evangeline, although she could probably kick my ass any day of the week, was quite easy for me, with me. But, it was all fun. I mean, there's a lot of battles, a lot of fighting in this show. I mean, it's 45 or 50 minutes of battle scenes, I believe. I haven't seen the film yet, so it's all new to me.
Oh, well, you're in for a treat. I find it weird having seen it and you not having seen it, but you're in for a real treat this evening. Aidan, lovely to see you. Ladies and gentlemen, the brilliant Aidan Turner! Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to London's Leicester Square, the one and only Benedict Cumberbatch! Joining us here at the world premiere, it is the brilliant Mr. Stephen Fry!
It's unbelievable. What an amazing premiere. What a crowd. We are trending on Twitter. Stephen Fry, you know about Twitter. Trending live across the world. Hashtag one last time. How amazing is that? Welcome.
It's pretty impressive. I feel very unworthy and very humbled, but also it's rather difficult to sign everything that you want to, you know, because the film would be over by the time I'd signed everything, and this is a long film.
It is indeed. Peter Jackson and you have a very special relationship. How was it making this film with him?
He's a simply wonderful man. He's remarkably talented, incredibly kind. I think everyone who worked on the movie would agree that he never raised his voice once. He's incredibly good-natured, fabulous man, and people would crawl on their knees to work with him again. And it sounds a bit gloopy, but it's true.
He's a wonderful man, as are you. Thank you very much for joining us. Have a wonderful night. Alex, back to you. I understand you have Lee Pace.
Kate, you are correct. I am right now here with the brilliant Mr. Lee Pace, ladies and gentlemen. Lee, how has this evening gone for you so far? Something else, right?
Oh boy, I've had a great time tonight. It's so nice to meet some of the fans, and we're going to get to watch the movie with some of them later, so it's been a real treat, a real privilege.
Now, it's fair to say your character has something of a dislike for dwarves. How much stronger does that get in the movie? What is in store?
Yeah, Thranduil never liked the dwarves, and in this movie he likes them even less. But he also doesn't like some of the elves. He doesn't like the orcs. He's a tough customer.
He is, and you get some nifty action scenes in this movie. How much preparation did you have to do? Was there a lot of training involved? Because there's some kick-ass fighting.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I loved that. That was one of my favorites. Some of my favorite stuff on this movie was to get to fight, to throw the sword around, to work with our incredible team of stunt guys down in New Zealand. Yeah, it's been a blast.
So let's talk about that, though. New Zealand, what a location, what an amazing place to have made these movies. Do you have fond memories of your time in that country?
Oh, I love New Zealand. If you ever get a chance to get down there, you should. I mean, I can't imagine Middle Earth taking place anywhere but New Zealand. I hiked a lot, I camped, I got to see some of the nature that place has to offer, and it was, you know, really life-changing.
And in terms of one New Zealander in particular, Sir Peter Jackson, the man who has brought this trilogy to the big screen, how was it for you being directed by him?
Oh, boy, that was, he's so creative. You know, I imagine things when I read The Hobbit, you know, I imagine a big battlefield, but then Peter Jackson imagines a battlefield that will blow your mind. So, you know, and it's fun, too, because when we shoot the movies, we're all on a green screen, but then when we watch the movies back, it's like, I mean, I'm looking at the playback right here, and it's just, I mean, it's astonishing. Like, this whole other layer comes on.
Lee, thank you so much. And appropriately enough, we can go right now to Kate, who is with Peter Jackson himself. Kate.
The man, Sir Peter Jackson, welcome to your... Do you know what? We are the #1 trending topic on Twitter globally right now. That's a lot of fans.
Is it? I don't know. I don't do Twitter. I don't do Twitter. So
Take it from me, it's kind of awesome.
you're obviously impressed, so I'm impressed.
The fans are all about it. You're the biggest fanboy I know. How does it feel to be down here, thousands here, and to actually have FaceTime with these lovely people?
Well, it's true that the difference between me and the fans is that I'm the lucky fan that got to make the movies. But other than that, there is no difference. I'd be there in a slightly different world. So
This is the final film in this amazing trilogy. The perfect ending to this. How would you describe the film without giving away any spoilers?
how would I describe the film? Well, it's it is the climax, and with 3 Hobbit movies, there's obviously a natural build to the story. So with a third movie, you've got really a movie which is 100% climactic, climactic action and events. So it's I think for that reason alone, it's the most satisfying of the 3.
Awesome. Sir Peter, thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful night. Back to you, Alex.
Thank you very much, Kate. I'm here with Manu Bennett, who many will know plays Azog in the films. Manu, how has your walk down the green carpet been this evening?
Oh, it's been fun. I wish I was in a green suit so that I look like Azog.
It's quite a role to have played. What are you going to take from having been Azog in the movies, who's a villain, no doubt?
Oh, look, any character you play, you don't play him as the villain. So, he was a very strong character to play. One of the interesting things about playing motion capture is you're actually isolated. You're not with the other actors, you're not in the environment, and you're not in the costume of the character that you're going to be. So a lot of it, you really just have to sink into your imagination and create the strength of the character. That was really... Peter Jackson just arrived. Hey, Peter.
He is the king of motion capture. I actually had a go at a bit of motion